Man in front of the company encountered bandits without telling him to pull him on the car. When he wakes up again, he's at a bachelor party. Cheers. Doug's parents died young, and he's recently gotten married, but he doesn't have any friends to be his best man. Doug asked around and found Jimmy. The job was for $50,000, not including expenses and overtime. It was a $50,000 job, not including expenses and overtime, for 7 groomsmen. On the second day of the show, Jimmy Saturday down for dinner at Doug's house. At the dinner table, his sister-in-law caught wind of the situation, and Jimmy spilled the plates on the table, killing the awkward conversation. Afterward, Jimmy introduced Doug to the actors he'd found. They all got their scripts and spent the next few days traveling around, dabbling in fish tanks and game rooms and taking pictures. Loaded dive to the marathon to rub the track. Just run the last 10 meters to catch the previous challenge of the limit. Go to the museum to rub the airplane hair dryer a blow. As they jumped over the parachute to run to the ice rink to rub the ice on the. This time it's ice climbing to go bowling to rub bowling. Pretending to have defeated the local senior war team. The two men couldn't tell if it was a deal or a real relationship. When Doug woke up the next day, a beautiful woman was waiting for him, and Doug said it was the most perfect party he'd ever had. He thanked her for the kiss and went back to work on the wedding. At the dance song selection session, the fiancé picks You're So Beautiful, saying it's her and Doug's favorite song. It's always on infinite replay when we're doing our business. It's a great way to feel good. Doug says that's probably not true. That's your ex-boyfriend Dave, and you've told me about it like 5 times. It's a little awkward, but it doesn't matter. I like the song anyway. You can't be that mean. Well, there's nothing we can't agree on. Jamie was bragging about how Doug used to be the quarterback of the football team, and he was as strong as an ox. When my father-in-law heard about the senior team, he said he wanted to make a scene today. They want to play a game. 8 young guys against 8 old guys. Who's gonna take their pills faster? And it's a surprise. The old men are better than the old men, and they're full of trash talk, and they score 70 points in 10 minutes. Jimmy mobilized his brothers. Let go and let's escape together. Finally stabilized the situation. The last ball. This time everyone will throw the ball to Doug. Dug up the ambition and finally succeeded in taking the score this time. 72 to 1. The old man is sad as hell that he lost. The night before the wedding, family and friends gathered, and all the brothers attended the event, and the brothers prepared a PowerPoint with all the pictures. What Doug grew up being chased around by girls, loved to teach others how to bowl, and gave up championships in marathons, helping his rivals finish races, rappelling in Colorado, scuba diving on the Great Barrier Reef, and climbing on the Patagonia Glacier, skydiving at 10,000 feet. And it was Doug who helped his disabled brother pay for law school after he was hit by a car. The man who gave both brothers something to live for. And of course, most importantly, Doug found the girl of his life. And after a speech that won over everyone in the room, Doug thought it was real, and finally the wedding went ahead as planned. The priest was Jimmy. You're crippled, you're sick, you're dead, you're loved, you're not forsaken. The wedding was done, and things were still simple. Afterward, Jimmy went to the bathroom and bumped into the bride, who looked at Jamie's congratulations with disdain. Says she's just getting married to some random guy. That's all. Doug heard it all from the inside, and for a moment, he wished he was deaf. Doug finds his true self and says he wants to get out of the marriage. That this is not the life I want. Jimmy gets excited too. You don't want it, I want it. I dream of being a pilot, a CEO. I don't want to be a nobody. I want to be in love with your sister-in-law. I want to be your friend. But no, all you need is a best man. Man, I'm going to say the benediction, and that's the end of our relationship. During the benediction, Jimmy stepped up and said he'd take care of it himself. Doug then confesses everything about the bride's sexuality, and it's over. Doug and Jimmy left together, calling each other brothers. And after that day, Doug and his hired brother became real brothers, turning their honeymoon trip into a bromance. End of story.